Today's video, we are going to be looking at, it's not the most fanciest MMA bag you've ever seen. Like, it doesn't have much in it. I'm going to be straight up with you right now. Just gives me an excuse to make a video and make a vlog. This is the bag itself, where we unzip it, right? This is what you will find inside my bag. So first, you open the bag, right? You got your boxing gloves, because you need boxing gloves, Muay Thai gloves, whatever. These are boxing gloves, as you can see. But they're just Everlast boxing gloves. And then you look into here. And also you got my Muay Thai short. And then also I got a Venom cup. It's just a plastic cup. And also you look in this little bag right here. You got the mouth guard that I'm doing a review on right now. I do not know where my shin guards are, but they are really crappy. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got in my bag. So the rest is just a vlog. Okay, so getting into this video, we are just working on a guard pass in jiu-jitsu, obviously. And pretty much you want to trap that other arm, which I'm not doing the best. But anyways, I step over for an arm bar because he sticks his arm up. And I shoot for the arm bar and go for like a triangle type of thing. And that's not working out. So he sits up, so I put my leg over. And then I shoot for a no arm triangle. And then I tighten the grips up so I can get the finish. Then I also scoop back to make myself long so it will make the choke tighter. Then I get this gable grip to get the tap. And right here, after you already passed the guard and everything, he stuck his hand up to me to like push on my face. So I went for an arm bar and I'm pretty much just extending my body and posturing up. I couldn't get it, so I get a gable grip so I can get the tap. And I was doing this guard pass, which you suck his hips up. And I wish I would have learned, like after this, I didn't get it on camera, but the coach showed me a better way to pass it. So I get in this position with my arm under his head. I then advance to try to get a good technical mount. And then I get a better technical mount. And his arm is perfectly looped for an arm bar. So I stick my arm through that loop. Act like I'm going to take his back by putting my arm by his neck. And then I push his face. And then I get pretty much a rear naked choke type of grip. And then I just keep my heels to my butt, pinch my knees. And I get good extension. If I would have lifted my hips up, then it would have been good in tournament. That's how I get the tap. Okay, and right here I suck his hips up and I start stacking and passing. And then I get his legs over so I can go into a side control. And then I get my arm under his head and I'm kind of like sprawled out so I can keep my pressure on. And then I get a knee up and then I slide into mount, trying to go for a mounted triangle. Then I pull his head up and shoot my leg under. And then I grab my shin and then start tightening it and pulling it so I can get the triangle tight. Then I put my other leg over so I can get the full triangle. And then boom, I start sitting up. But his hand gets stuck, so I bail on that going into a mount. Well, I try to go into a technical mount, but it didn't quite work like that. He then sits up, so I shoot under his neck with my left arm, grabbing my shin, adjusting my grip so I can get the choke tighter. I then throw that leg over and then get a gable grip and then push my left arm into his neck to get the tap. I then start sucking his hips up after I broke his guard so I can start stacking and passing. And then I stack and pass his legs over, isolating that arm. He then tries to get his knees into my stomach so he can create some frames so I can't get in. So I start pushing his leg and then I put my knee in his thigh area, kind of doing a knee slice pass. And then I fake him out, making him think I'm going to pass the other way. So I switch and start passing his left side and kind of scramble into this position. I think it's called Keza. And then I get a gable grip type of thing on his neck, pushing my forearm into his neck and my elbow towards the ground. That makes him think about that, so it allows me to pass into his mount. Then he tries to break my posture and he puts his arms up. Yo, pause. Yo, Hiram, get the out of the way, bruh. So I try to hook it for an arm bar. He then tries to get his frames by pushing on my hips, but I keep going, keep driving, and then I try to break his hands down and I put my shin on his forearm so he cannot move it. And I can keep advancing position. But he is then able to get out and get his hip, so we pretty much just restart the pass. So I get my knee in, and then I get my hands under. I start sucking his hips in, which I should probably break his guard before. He starts trying to pull me down, pull my posture down, but it makes it easier to pass. So that's exactly what I do, and I start isolating that arm, and I also start sliding a knee in so I could advance to a better position. So that's exactly what I do. In my case, I got the mounted triangle, so I throw my leg over, put that other leg there so I could then finish the triangle and get the tap. And then coach walks over and starts showing us the triangle, and I kind of tapped, and I went to sleep for a millisecond right there. As you can see, I went to sleep and woke back up. I came back to life. Okay, so I just got off of training, and now I'm gonna be fat, and I'm gonna go get some coffee, and then we're gonna head home. We just worked on a guard pass into a triangle and then an arm bar.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
For you, and then we'll be right out.
Okay. I had a caramel ribbon crunch, and so did my girlfriend. I shouldn't be having it, but I got the biggest one I could get because I feel like it. Fat. So I just got my caramel ribbon crunch, and all there is whipped cream nut.